Do y'all eat your soda with or without the shell? Anyway, welcome back to Blue Skies. I'm about to get killed because of that comment. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna die tonight. Anyway, welcome back to Blue Skies. I'm pretty sure this is the Halloween episode. This is the start of the Halloween episodes. So let's just jump into it. I think it's only one or more. I think it's more than. I think just one episode or two, or possibly. I don't know. We'll figure this out. I think Halloween's a one-day thing, but I don't know in game. Anyway, let's go. I love this music. We're just wait. What's his name again? I know the name. I just heard the song like earlier when I was playing it, like mid-recording. I think you guys heard that. I'm not sure you guys did. It's called Witch's Brew. Thank you. The refreshing crispness of the air, the vibrant flurry of reds and oranges and yellows, and gently swirling across the treetops. It's definitely autumn. And with autumn comes Halloween. While I'm not into horror as much as someone like Yuri, I've always enjoyed Halloween. It gives a good excuse to indulge in all things horror. Not to mention prank friends and enemies. Man, Sayori and I used to go all out on each other when it came to Halloween pranks. Speaking of which, she's late. As usual. Sayori, there you are. Hurry up, we'll miss out on all the fun. Oh, I love her costume. Look at her costume. It's so... I'm going as fast as I can. I took a little nap after school, so I was putting on my costume. A little nap, huh? Something tells me that this nap was more than just a cat nap. Also, can we appreciate her costume, actually? It's actually really cute. For Sayori. Well, you look pretty nice, at least. A cowgirl, huh? Liking the Halloween twist on it. Has a really cool vibe on it. You look great as well, Hope. I haven't seen you in a costume in ages. It's really bringing back memories. Yeah. Can you believe I actually put effort into this? I laugh at myself. There I was, thinking I've outgrown Halloween. Yet here I am. Well, you have to. It's Halloween after all. I just wonder if the others are gonna look like. Her question lingers in my head as we make our way to the school. Along the way, I spot a couple other people also dressed up. One guy didn't look too out of the ordinary. Brown fedora and a gray sweater. And a green sweater, sorry. I'm trying to... His gloves that... It's his gloves that he's gonna give away. It sports a row of blades. Upon closer inspection, his face looks charred and burned. Impressive makeup, to say the least. Ah, Freddy Krueger. That's what I got it. I got it now. Except for the green sweater. Sayori flinches as she passes him. Well, I don't like the look of that guy. I bet he'll give me nightmares. Whether that's an intentional pun or not is up to up to a debate. Well, look at them, Hope. I can't help but grin when I see what Sayori's pointing to. A group effort, with one person as a brown rating dog onesie. Next to him is we got the Scooby-Doo gang here, man. Next to him stands a nervous-looking guy with shaggy brown hair, while a confident-looking blonde leads the pack, accompanied with... Blonde man leads the pack, accompanied by two women. Yep, Scooby-Doo gang. It's a pretty contrast from the costume we saw beforehand. The walk to school feels more like a parade, with a variety of characters ranging from horror to cute, western to eastern. A creepy-looking pale girl with jet black hair covering her face, and beats past us without a word. Sayori clings to me. Why do people have to dress up so scarily? Well, it is Halloween. I know. It's just that some of these costumes and the makeup are so convincing. I squeeze her hand gently. Sayori, they're just people having fun. Look, I'll say hello to the next one. You'll see they're just celebrating Halloween. That's nothing to be afraid of. She doesn't look very convinced, but nods anyway. Next person walks by. It doesn't look too scary. Kinda looks like janitor, with dark overalls and an expressionless white mask. I think that's Mike Myers. Sure, the last is upsetting, but at least he... Okay, never mind. He's got a huge... Yeah, Mike Myers. Never mind. He's got a huge knife. Hey, nice costume. The masked man doesn't reply, although he does stop walking. Now he just stands there wordlessly looking at us. Ani's gonna do Sayori any favors. You want to go away to a party? No response. He tilts his head as his fingers fiddle the hilt of the knife. While Sayori tugs on my sleeve as the mountain carries on walking. Maybe he was a mime. Maybe he was a mime. Sure, let's go with that. The school grounds look completely different at night. With the lights out and the usual noise absent, the whole building has a totally different vibe. I can't help but shiver slightly as we draw closer. It's crazy how the hustle and bustle of the place has really brings it to life. I can't speak. I'm tired. With all that gone, the sleeping school looks like typical haunted buildings you see in horror movies. The windows, devoid of any light, are sinister and uninviting. The faint light of the moon basks the ground's internal glow. Either way, you must be the only students who are breaking into the school to celebrate Halloween. Hardly the most wild of places to break into, but the sight in front of me confirms that it's perfect for festivities. Hope? Don't tell me you're scared, Sayori. Hey, you are too. I puff my chest out in the comedic display of faux bravado. Yeah, I'm not. She playfully rolls her eyes. If you say so. By the way, where are the others? Right behind you. I can't help but let out a yelp of surprise as an unexpected voice causing me to jump out of my skin. Meanwhile, Sayori is in a furious fit of giggles, shaking with laughter. Hey, what's so funny? Don't tell me you weren't scared either. I saw her coming. I hate you so much, Sayori. Monica holds an expression torn between sympathy and amusement. Sorry, Hope, but it was too good an opportunity to pass up. By the way, I like her costume, actually. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to remember. I think I know this one, but I don't know. You should see reaction. I'm being fucking bullied. Okay, so this is how I see this. They're essentially walking beanie during streams. When when those two stream and I'm in their call, they just fucking bully me relentlessly. This is some bullshit, man. I put on a face. Very funny. Nice costume, by the way. She does a twirl. Thank you. I wasn't sure what to go with in the end. It felt weird putting on a costume. I can't even remember the last time I did anything for Halloween. I guess the first time you broke into school, huh? You shouldn't be proud of that, Hope. Oh, come on, Monica. Where's your rebellious teenage spirit? You're a witch, after all. Aren't it meant to get up to mischief? Yeah, come on. It'll be a lot of fun. No one will find out. In all the excitement preparing for Halloween, I totally forgot that Monica was this perfect student. The thought of breaking in, especially into school, must be completely foreign to her. Still, sometimes you gotta have a little fun. Today of all days as well. A wide smile works its way onto her face. Just for today. As it turns out, I thought I heard something. Anyway, as it turns out, breaking into school is kind of easy. That or we got lucky. We managed to find a window that's unlocked. Either that or someone already broke in before you guys. The interior of the darkened school looks just as spooky as the exterior. My imagination is doing me no favors. Every sound we make seems endlessly unwelcome. I always stumble upon the den of a monster. Even with Sayori and Monica near me, I can't help but feel uneasy. I was all in for the idea of breaking into the school. Now that we're actually inside, it's only just dawning on me on how creepily darkened schools really are. I swear I heard a rumor a couple years ago. A student committed suicide in this very school. Did she hang herself? I shiver as I immediately try to block out the memory and remember it more. No, it wasn't. She just appeared one day. No trace of her. Almost like her very being was just deleted. Gone. Like that. I would snap when I said that, but I don't know how to snap. Anyway, I mentally shake myself. No, that didn't happen. These are just silly rumors that school kids like to spread to creep each other out. But a part of me can't help but imagine. What if it actually did happen? Would her ghost still be roaming these very halls? twisted with vengeance, prowling for victims? What if? Here we are. Monika's voice snaps out as my special spire. We're outside the clubroom. I can spot Yuri and Natsuki inside, powering over a pumpkin carving. It's a shame we didn't do it in this room. Huh? Why? Well, it's Halloween, right? The classroom opposite from us is where that one student hung herself. Wait. Oh, okay. I feel Monika winks at me, opening the door. Hey guys, you two look great. Yuri blushes. It looks she's gone for some sort of gothic vampire outfit, which, given her taste of horror. Oh, by the way, this is I think it's called Lovecraft Club. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Beanie would actually like this episode, because it's the Halloween episode. And Halloween's actually like a really nice holiday. Also, she's fucking goth. Also, this music does fit like really. I really like this music. I don't know. I like the Halloween music, honestly. Gothic vampire outfit, which, given her taste in horror and poetry, is a pretty good fit. Thank you, Monika. It's quite enjoyable expressing my love for horror in this way. Poems are, of course, gratifying to write, but this makes a nice change. Sherry wanders over, trying to figure out what Yuri is meant to be. Are you, ow, fuck, a bit my tongue. Are you, a vampire? Yes, a gothic one. In the vein of Anne Rice's vampires. It's not too dark, is it? Relax, Yuri, it's Halloween. It's pretty much a day dedicated to horror. It's fitting. I like yours as well, Natsuki, pretty spooky. Oh, that should be your name for today. Sayori, what the heck? Where the heck are you? Natspooki. That's your new name. It's super fitting. Natsuki. I'm saying the American way now. Damn it. Natsuki looks at Monika and Yuri in desperate plea. After getting no response, she sighs deeply and starts up again. Sayori. Yeah? That's literally the stupidest thing I've heard all day. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, all their costumes actually look really nice. If I had to say, my favorite is actually Yuri's. Or Monika's, actually. I like the idea of Sayori's, but I'm not really big. I'm like, eh? And Natsuki's is just barely any effort in it. While Monika and Yuri went like all out on him. Especially Yuri, holy shit, that's actually a really good costume. Everyone but Sayori breaks out into laughter. Hey, that's super mean. Sorry, but it's the truth. But that's cute. Cute. I'm a skeleton. How in the world is that cute? It's Halloween. This day is supposed to be like the opposite of cute. Well, I won't lie. That's a pretty fitting name, Natspooki. I hate saying that word so much. I'm actually gonna name it the title. She grins. Sorry. Oh, come on. Yuri could have come up with a better nickname. Yuri? You're putting me on the spot here, Natsuki. To credit, at least she didn't call her Natspooki. Hope. Sorry, I can't really deny Sayori her moment of glory. Fine, but only if I don't get to. But only if I get to give her a dumb nickname too. Wait, Sayori, what are you? What exactly are you? A cowgirl, right? Sayori tips her hat down and adopts a southern cowboy drawl. Okay, how am I gonna do the Sayori voice and a cowboy voice? I'm just gonna do it in Sayori's voice. It's high noon. Well, not a very good one. There's silence in a moment. We listen closely. We're gonna hear the tumbleweed go by. All I can hear. This gives me very McCree feels. Because of the high noon line and the tumbleweed going by. Speaking of which, there's a tumbleweed going by my house right now. That's a joke. I know what tumbleweeds look like because I've dealt with those fuckers so many times. But there's nothing around my house today. Thank God. Anyway, fitting for a cowboy, at least. Sayori, it's midnight. It's high moon then. You've been watching too many spaghetti westerns, Sayori. Spaghetti? Now I'm just hungry. That's part of the reason why I like Halloween. It really brings everyone together. Even if the premise of the festivity is a bit dark. I figure you like the Halloween most, Sayori. It's pretty much a day dedicated to horror. Although, it's pretty great seeing a skeleton, a cowboy, a vampire, and a witch in the same room. Not exactly every day you could see that. I bit my tongue again. I just remembered all the things we used to get up to. All the pranks, and scary movies. Yeah, it's pretty silly. But that's what makes it fun. Plus, I can't wait to scare you all in my ghost story. It's gonna be the best. Aw, that's spooky. Stop it. I was gonna say stop it, but I thought I was about to start bleeding. Please don't make it too scary. We already passed a bunch of people with terrifying outfits on the way here. This horrible guy with a glove made of knives. Yuri smiled softly. No surprise she recognized the character. You won't sleep well tonight, will you, Sayori? Sorry, Sayori. Can't make any promises. We all share a collective laugh at Sayori's pouts. Speaking of festivities, I brought something that I believe can contribute to the intoxicating nature of the mystique of Halloween. It's rather decadent, but since it's for a special occasion. Yuri slides a slender black wine bottle out of her. Who the fuck is giving Yuri wine? I mean, I'm pretty sure she... You know, I'm not going where I'm going with that joke. Mainly because... If you can see this, you can pretty much tell where I was going with that joke. If you don't, then get on my channel. You're not gonna like that joke. Especially if you're saying Yuri. Me? I stand Monica. Anyway. Oh wait, move that right there. Yuri slides a cylinder. I just read that actually. Its glass takes on an alluring shine beneath the fluorescent lights. I was about to find a nice shanty. Yuri. Is that apple cider, Yuri? Sayori. You innocent child. No, I think that's wine. I've done something wrong again, haven't I? I don't think alcoholics drinks are allowed on school grounds now, are they? Not to mention we're underage anyway. Wait, let me check something quickly. I need to check something. I'm just typing on my phone right now. Because... Okay, yeah. So, here in America, we cannot drink until we're 21. I'm 21 myself. I'm almost 22. But, in some countries, there you can drink at certain ages, like 18, something. Like in Japan, which is where the game is taking place in, of course. You cannot drink until you're 20. And all the characters are confirmed to be 18 by Dan Salvato himself. And before you say it's a mod, technically it's a mod, but it's based on the characters as well that Salvato created. So we're still keeping that continuity in. So they're saying they're underage. They're not saying by their age-wise that they're minors. They're saying they are still not allowed to drink for another 2 years. because they're 18 and drinking age in Japan is 20. Anyway, I just hit my mic again. Shit. Although I never really stopped anyone from drinking, I can't confirm. I'm sorry. I thought that given that we were trespassing already, I don't know what I was thinking. That atmosphere is ruined too. It's fine, Yuri. At least you didn't bring it during the regular club meeting. Be careful not letting anyone catch you with it. I'll have to admit though, you're the last person I would expect to bring something like that here. Yuri must be under the influence of the witching hour or something. There's still an hour or so until the witching hour. You know what I mean. Hey, it's okay. It'll just add to the story. The story? Yeah, the story that we'll be telling people later about tonight. Hey, you better leave that spooky stuff out. That not spooky stuff out of it. Nope. Sayori. That's spooky. Alright, cut it out, you two. To be honest though, I am a bit curious about how the wine tastes. Oh, come on, Monica. Aren't you supposed to be the responsible one here? You're right. She casts a wistful gaze at the wine as she says it though. Sayori and Asuki seem to be glancing at the bottle curiously as well, while Yuri hesitantly stows it back in her bag. Okay, everyone. Let's move along to the main event, shall we? Who wants to tell their poem first? I forgot there was a poem thing for a second. Let's go with Yuri. She's the queen of Halloween. Eternal. Somber. Yeah, I'm thinking somber. I'm reading it. Somber sounds of midnight malice float around a chastite chalice. Writing otherworldly winds, letters torn from nail prints. A looming figure takes my hand, leading me towards the sympathy. Can't. I think that's what it is. Cumbersome weights ride my shoulder with the sensitivity of falling boulders. The words are muffled by Lamet. False reassurance fails to dent. The fierce facade of fleeting fear. Time is lost, no longer here. Cobalt nerves, fractured soul, with the luminescence of coal. Cackling footsteps from below. Echo, 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 echo. For a moment, the room was silent. Oh no, I went too far, didn't I? No, it's just the kind of thing we're looking for. Would you like to tell us what you think about when you wrote this? Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. It's a bit hard to describe, but sometimes there's nights where my mind just seems to be full of noise. Nights where I can hear. She trails off and absent-mindedly. Did she get caught up by her own poem that much? Hey, Earth to Yuri. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get sidetracked. It's okay, Yuri. Fuck, I'm doing fun again. I gotta stop biting my tongue. I don't know how I managed to do this. It's okay, Yuri. Don't feel like you ever have to rush. Yeah, take your time. Right. Well, as I was saying, I wanted to try and capture the feeling one might have on a bit of a dark night. Wait, aren't all nights dark? It's a metaphor, Sayori. I think Yuri's trying to talk about when people are going through a difficult time. That's right, Hope. The dead of night can be very fickle. It can be a peaceful time, as the world around us winds down. But sometimes, being alone with thoughts can be terrifying. I should know. I am like that all the time. Why am I still speaking this Yuri voice when I'm talking about myself? Holy shit, I'm dumb. Anyway, this poem was meant to attempt to claim some of that darkness. Well, I think you did a pretty great job with that, Yuri. Yeah, I really liked it. You did? Thank you. Sayori, considering she's the bittersweet one. My old friend. I don't know, I'm doing the voices, whatever. Anyway, there's a dark and hollow thing that follows close to and to me clings. It sticks to me and turns when I spin around and discern, in the dark, in the deep, the faintest shape that it seeks. It goes away when the sunlight shines, the sunlight sweet and warm and kind. But does it really? Is it gone? Or does it secretly keep on? Is it really writing there, staring from beneath the chair, glaring up from atop the stairs, but nowhere but yet everywhere? In the corner, in the gap. I stare in, and it looks back. Weighing, weighing, weighing down, draining, draining, draining out. Fuck, that was dark. That was very interesting, Sayori. I always enjoy seeing. Oh, look, another song. I just realized. I'm too lazy to go through. I'm not gonna. This is Play Me. This is the Halloween version of Play Me. I need to look at the name of this one. I'll look at it later. I'm not gonna edit this because I don't edit Blue Skies because I just want to give you guys my full reaction. My what the fuck This is basically me just being authentic. I only record this whenever you see me play is when I actually play Blue Skies. Because I'm not gonna play it unless I'm recording it. Because I'd rather not ruin it for me and for you guys who have not seen the game, who have not played the mod yet, or don't plan to play it for some time. Anyway, I always enjoy seeing the poet come out of their comfort zone a little bit, especially when it comes to writing horror. What do you mean? You typically don't write darker poems, correct? Unless I misinterpreted. No, you're right, Yuri. It was a real change of pace, and it was fun. Well, I'm glad my suggestion gone down well then. I figured it'd be fitting for the occasion. And don't give her too much praise. She'll start thinking she's next Stephen King. Hey, I'd be a great horror writer. Actually, no, wait. I wouldn't. I'm not big on, actually scary stuff. Makes sense. What's this poem about anyway? Oh, well, it's about whatever you think it's about. Are you trying to sound like Yuri? No, silly. I didn't write it like a specific thing in mind. It can be whatever you fear the most. Hiding away, staying there, never leaving. Even when you think it's all sunshine and rainbows, it never truly goes away. So, it can be whatever you think it is. A terrible secret, a scary monster, a childhood fear in the dark. It can be made up, or it can be real. It doesn't scare you. Maybe whatever it is drains you as well, bit by bit. And what makes it scary is knowing that it's always there. Holy crap. It's safe to say no one expected that from her. The temporary silence in the room confirms that. Natsuki frowns, evidently unpulsed by what she just heard. Even the cool, calm Monica looks a little taken aback. Yuri, on the other hand, smiles contentedly, seemingly unfazed by the somber expression coming from Yuri's mouth. By the way, is that a different wording of somber? I've never seen it spelled that way. I've only seen it with the ER, not the RE. I don't know. I think it's different. I'm not sure. I just realized that. Anyway. Wow. Okay, it's not just me who didn't see that coming, right? Laughter fills the club room. I mean, it's Sayori. Use of metaphors and use of darker thematic imagery was very refreshing to see. Just do me a favor and never turn into another Yuri, okay? Natsuki. Kidding. It was great, Sayori. Oh, you guys. Let's go with the lighthearted one. Let's go with Yuri. The dark. Sometimes I lie awake at night, sitting in a room devoid of light, and think about the monsters waiting in the dark. I can't imagine what they look like. Maybe sharp claws and skinned with spikes. Maybe a mouth that could swallow me whole. Maybe red eyes that could pierce my soul. They could eat me right now if they wanted. Yet they wait. Waiting for me to close my eyes. Waiting for me to dream of the light. Waiting for the perfect time to strike. But now I'm thinking about the monsters. And I'm lying awake in the dark. Is that the whole thing? It is. Holy shit. I don't know why they needed that. I'm guessing for the little page at the end. Yeah, I know. I know. It's not great. Actually, I quite like it, Natsuki. It's pretty obvious that horror is something that's out of your comfort zone. But you did an exceptional job combining your style of writing with horror. Fear is a very complex emotion, so it's a challenge putting it into simple words. But I think you did it quite well. I would have to agree with Monica. Fear isn't something that's meant to be completely understood. The complexity behind what a person fears and what they're afraid of is almost unfathomable. Your poem is about a fear of the dark, or more specifically, a fear of the unknown, yes? Yeah. I don't like not knowing what's there. I don't like not knowing. I don't like not feeling safe. My poem's about how your imagination plays tricks on you when you're in the dark. You know, there's no such thing as monsters, but yeah, but like, you can never feel completely sure. That's what scares me. That uncertainty. I can relate. I was saying, but as I was saying, it's completely a feat encapsulating something as complex as fear into four simple stanzas. Natsuki smiles proudly. What can I say? I'm good at what I do. Yeah, well done, Natspooki. Sayori, you say that one more time, Al. Anyway, moving on. Who wants to share the poem next? Monica. Revere. I wake up. Cold. Black night. Silent and still. I fall on my knees. Splinters in my hands. Dust in the car. Dust in the air. Why did I say car? I'm guessing because I read this, the C in the cold, and this added to air, and took out the I. My mind has just lost it today. I'm fucking done. Dust in the air. Cold. Where am I? I reach for the light. I need it. I reach for the light I need. Is it out there? The switch is pressed. I feel the warmth in my face, in my hands, in my arms, and I wake up. It's dark all over. Cold. Silent. Numb. Silent and numb. I reach my hand out. I have no eyes to see, but I feel it. I press the switch. The warmth fills me. The light comes again. I die again. I wake up. Noises in my ear. Noises in my ears. Voices? Cold. I reach out and feel. Nothing. Where is it? Wasn't it real? Wasn't it here? Everyone reaches, but nobody can touch it. The dark comes again. We all die again. I wake up. Here again? Fuck. Monica bows a little bit after she finishes. I'm all over what she just read. I don't really get it. It sounds like something Yuri would have written. Oh, is that a bad thing? Of course not. What does revere mean? I don't think I've heard that word before. It's an English word that means something like having a pleasant daydream. But when it comes to the French word, it comes from a French word that means madness. Appropriate for Halloween, isn't it? Monica smiles, looking a little more sinister than normal somehow. How cultured. Yuri looks a little distressed at the implication of Natsuki's sarcasm, and the idea that Monica's poem sounds like something she might have written. Do both meanings relate to the poem? You could say that. What do you mean? It reflects on how a blissful act can make the pain go away for a little while. Huh. Alright guys, all your poems have been pretty good so far. But wait, I don't want to read a poem, man! I want to hear my poem. An evil grin stretches across my face. I whip out my own poem. If you're this confident, I look forward to your recitement. Did you put extra effort in this one, Hope? Well, not quite. What's that supposed to mean? It's not a poem that I wrote myself, Hope, but I promise you that it's very appropriate for the occasion. It's a poem that has an urban legend attached to it. Supposedly, if you read it out loud, you'll be curious so that something tragic happens to you. Maybe in death. Wah, Hope, this is so scary. I know, right? It's great. This poem is titled Tamino's Hell, written by a poet named Saijo Yaso. I think I'm saying that right. And it so happens to be that this poem is... It so happens that this is the poem that I will be reading to you all. At this very moment. Hope! Don't do it! What if something bad really happens to you? Pfft, yeah, right. It's called an urban legend for a reason, you know. Emphasis on legend, as in something that's not real. Still, I'd like to see the data of all the people who read the poem so far. And statistically speaking, it's likely that something tragic will happen eventually to you anyway. I find that there's always something element of truth behind these stories still. Of course, this shoot might always reflect on literal meaning of stories and legends. However, there's likely a message behind the legend. Yeah, I'm not gullible enough to believe any of this stuff, though. Alright, guys, let's settle down. You can all voice your thoughts after I read it, okay? Tamino's Hell. Elder sister vomits blood. Younger sister's breathing fire. While sweet little Tamino just spits up the jewels. All alone does Tamino go falling into the hell, a hell of utter darkness, without even flowers. Is Tamino's big sister the one who whips him? The purpose of scourging? Lang, Lang's lark in his hangs dark in his mind. I just realized that's an H. It looks like an L with a little squiggle right there. I can't tell with these words, man. I don't think I. Oh wait, I just realized that's for all the H's. What the fuck? Anyway, lashing and thrashing him, but never quite shattering. One pure path to Vichy, the eternal hell, into the blackest of hells. Guide him now, I pray. To the golden sheep, to the why did I say ginger? I just can't read today. I'm stupid. To Nightingale. I think because I read ale. I thought ginger ale. How much does he put in that letter pouch to prepare for his trek to the eternal hell? Spring is coming to the valley, to the wood, to the spiraling chasm of the blackest hell. The nightingale in her cage, the sheep rod the wagon, and tears well up in the eyes of sweet little Tamino. I can't speak today. Sing, O nightingale, in the vast misty forest. He screams, he only misses his little sister. His wailing desperation echoes throughout hell. A fox peony opens its golden pearls, down past the 7 mountains and 7 rivers of hell. The solitary journey of sweet little Tamino. If in this hell they be found, maybe they then come to me, please. Those sharp spikes of punishment from Needle Mountain. Not just on some spooky whim is flesh pierced with blood-red pins. They serve as hellish signposts for sweet little Tamino. Not sure if this is only thinking it, but I feel a strange chill running over my spine as I read that. Hope, that was seriously too scary. That's alright. I should probably downplay it, at least for Sayori's sake. I'd have to agree with Sayori. That was a very creepy old-fashioned field it. After hearing it, I wouldn't doubt that something bad looms in your future. Monica! Personally, I found the poem quite beautiful. Of course, it's certainly eerie. But there's a lot of symbols and metaphors that pick out just from hearing that one reading. I think I'll have to take a look at this poem more in my free time. Pfft, you guys think that was scary? That was pretty meh in my opinion. The poet is actually trying too hard to be edgy and smart. If I may respectfully disagree, the tone and word choice of the poem patches its content, not as written that way simply to be edgy. After all, if I understand it correctly, Tamino was banished to hell for murdering his own parents. Eh? How'd you get that out of the poem? Well, it mentions Tamino is on the way to Vichy, the lowest of hells in Buddhism, and killing one's parents is one way to get you sent there. Oh, well, whatever. I still don't like it. Well, you guys can agree and disagree. But whether you like the poem or not, you have to agree that it and the legend attached to it are pretty interesting, right? I mean, I guess. Hope, I'm gonna have to keep a good eye on you from now on. Just in case the legend comes true. Sayori, that's the biggest. There's probably a bigger chance that something bad happened to you first, given how clumsy you are. Hey! We all share a laugh with Sayori joining in after a moment of pouting. Guys, this has been so enjoyable. It's fun to see you. It's fun to scare you, friends, with silly pranks, and dressing up is a lot of fun. Although, I don't really like horror that much. It's just so scary to think what could be out there. Stop being a chicken, Sayori. Hey, you're the one who got scared by Monica earlier. The girls laughed out of my expenses loud and groan. She's never gonna let me live this one down, is she? I added that because I want to know, is she ever gonna let me live that down? I don't think so. Touché. Anyway, it's ghost story time, right? I don't really know any ghost stories, to be honest. Sorry. But I looked into the internet I found some. Most are super long. Like this one about, what is it? Some kind of sleep experiment? Oh no, the Russian sleep experiment! Don't ask why I know that one. I watched way too many Chills videos. Or was it Rob Gaffigan that I was watching? I know it was someone I was watching. Was it Blame on George? Did he do a video on the Russian sleep experiment? I think it was Matthew Santoro. By the way, Matthew Santoro has me blocked on Twitter because I called him out for literally for saying people are being toxic when he was being toxic back to someone else. That's a good thing of the day. Sorry, Siri, you're rambling. Oh, oops. Sorry, I'm new to telling you scary stories. I'm curious though, guys. What sights or sounds scare you? I'll be honest with you. Silence scares me, especially after I've read a gripping horror story. Is it just me who finds reverse music really scary? I mean, I can kind of see that's kind of scary. Personally, I love that stuff because I just like finding like, wait, what the fuck's saying backwards? And that's just like, I try to study it so hard. And I can kind of agree with, say, Yuri with the whole silence thing, mainly because I'm always alone in my thoughts and it fucking sucks. Anyway, my piano teacher showed me a few reverse pieces once. It felt so wrong to listen to, especially when there's vocals. You start hearing things that aren't there. I don't know. Come on, Natsuki. There has to be something that's scared out there that creeps you out. It'll just laugh. We won't. She's right, Natsuki. We've all shared. What is it? Natsuki averts her eyes, tucking down to the floor. The noises the children's toys make. I mean, that is kind of scary if you think about it. It's like when I'm home alone and I think of like a Jack in the Box playing by itself. Oh no, yeah, no, that's actually like somewhat scary if you think about it. Like children's toys aren't really that scary by themselves, but if you think about like all their noise and all that shit, it does get kind of scary if you think about it. It keeps you guys out too. Nah, I'm with you. I've always found something to do with children scary, especially in the dark. The sound of babies crying, for example. This man just don't like children in general. Well, normally it's annoying, but I'm here in the dark, and there's no one else around. I shiver. Well, it's fitting for you to mention that, Hope. Don't you remember the argument we had on Halloween back when we were 10? No. Siri, where's this going? We were both on our way to a Halloween party. It was pretty quiet out, so you could hear everything. I heard the sound of a baby crying, but it wasn't coming from anyone's house or anything. There weren't many people in the streets either, and it definitely wasn't one of them. It was coming from down a dark alleyway. A chill runs down my spine as I remember exactly what incident she's talking about. I remember I wanted to go down there and investigate, but I was scared. It was a toddler in danger. But you didn't let me. You were too chicken to... Hey. Okay. We're just in a rush. But anyway, pretty creepy, right? I can see what you mean about babies crying being creepy. I was a bit scared myself. Looking back, I'm glad you convinced me how to go. Guess being a wimp has its perks, huh? Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki all laugh. Monika's not laughing, what the fuck? Monika, however, looks like she's been slapped on the face. Guys, do you not realize how lucky you were? Huh? Oh god, you guys have no idea. What? Sayori, did anything seem off about that baby's cry? Sayori crunches her face as she attempts to recall. No, not really. Well, it did sound a bit repetitive though. Like, the cries didn't change much. Monika's voice shakes as she replies. Guys, that's what serial killers do to lure out young women. You know the weird part is, I'm playing this during the day. It's 1:19 p.m. right now. And I'm about to piss myself because I'm that freaked out. I can't help but burst out laughing. What? Pretend to be babies? Come on, Monika. You had me going for a second there. But you kind of ruined the punchline. She looks straight in my eyes. No, Hope. They recorded a clip of a baby's cry, and hide the speaker in a dark place. They prey on women's maternal instincts because they know they're attracted to the sound of infants in distress. The laughter dies on my lips and the cold, sickening silence takes its place. Oh my god. That's why cries didn't sound natural. They just recorded a small segment and played it over and over. It all makes sense now. The unnatural cries of the dark alleyway. The meticulous, calculated efforts to ensnare an unexpected victim. Wait, hang on. Didn't Miss Kasumi go missing around that time? Miss Kasumi used to teach Sayori and I a long time ago. What happened to her exactly? Sayori shrugs. We were told that she moved away suddenly to work in a different part of the country, right? People used to spread a really horrible rumor about what happens to her, but they don't really make any sense. Hang on. She had a child on her own that year, didn't she? Oh my god, she did. And my parents wouldn't really discuss her whenever I asked. They were super dismissive about the whole thing. I always wondered why. My goodness. Wait, you guys actually believe that? Everyone looked at Natsuki shocked. Oh, come on! There's no way you guys almost walked into a trap. Besides, that's just an urban legend. What happened to their teacher then? She just disappeared, and Hope's parents refused to talk about it. I don't know about you, but just pretty convenient for this story. Only some things are better off left unanswered, huh? Although, I do hope Sayori and I were just misremembering. Well, on that cheerful note, how about we move on to the next story? I'd like to nominate Natsuki. My story. Natsuki, do you not have one? Hey, I never said that. I do. I got it off the internet. I don't like horror. So if it's that bad, it's not my fault, okay? Natsuki clears his throat. Anyway, it's about these two friends named Ayo and Nariko. I almost read that as Naruto. I'm not a weeb. Fucking a wall. Okay. I'm not actually a weeb. I don't watch anime. Just the closest thing I get to anime. Fucking playing Doki Doki. That's the closest I'll ever get to it. Also being on the subreddit. I'm not a weeb. Basically, there was this rumor going on about the high school about people seen going in and out of an abandoned house on the outskirts of town. Most people thought they were just drug dealers, but some swore the fact that the house was already being used by a cult of some sort. Ayo and Nariko were pretty outgoing and adventurous, so they decided one night to check out the place. They get in the house, and it's pitch black out. Luckily, Ayo, I think I'm saying that word wrong, but I'm not going to change it, brought out flashlights for the two of them. Nariko, on the other hand, brought a knife with her, just in case they ran into trouble. They go inside, and the place reeks. We're talking Hope's room level of stink. Hey! My finger actually hurts. But I hurt my finger yesterday night, and I've kind of been smashing it. Everyone burst out laughing. Was it really necessary? Sorry, you had to. Anyway, they look around for a bit, and they find a door in the basement, and the stairs on the second floor, things like that. Finally, they get to the kitchen and find a source of the smell. There's some weed on the table, and it looks recently used. This confirms Ayo's suspicion that it's just a drug dealer, and she wants to leave. Marino, on the other hand, wants to stoop around for a bit. They get in an argument with each other, and with Nairo calling Ayo a coward because she thinks Ayo wants to leave because she's afraid of all the rumors. Then Nariko goes, yeah, well, if you're not afraid, then go down into the basement. Ayo gladly accepts and walks over to the basement door. As soon as she opens it, she feels a sharp pain in her back, and before she reacts, she gets pushed downstairs. She tumbles down the stairs, and once she hits the bottom, she realizes she can't feel her legs. Her vision is blurred, but she can barely make out a figure standing at the top of the stairs with a knife. The last thing Ayo remembers before she's passed out is Nariko's footsteps as she descends down the stairs. An old glistered voice says, "This one will do nicely." The very next day, Nariko and Ayo call in sick. It's kind of a shame, really. Besides, they miss out on all the talk about how someone heard strange animal-like growls come from the old abandoned house on the outskirts of town. So yeah, hope you liked it or whatever. What happened to Nariko and Ayo in the end? They didn't die, did they? Heh, use your imagination. Nice story, Natsuki. Cults usually provide a good fonder of horror stories. Indeed. I've read quite a few novels involving cults. Doesn't Portrait of Markov involve something like that? Something similar, yes. Speaking of Yuri and horror, how about you go next, Yuri? Me? Alright then. Give it your best shot. You're walking alone, one pale autumnal night. The moon is graceful, casting her light down below the snowdrops. As you continue down your path, something shambles behind you. You turn around to look at what might be, but all you do is see a cluster of leaves rustled by a pale air. Slowly returning, you notice the light in every house around you is going out, then flickering before fully extinguishing. With tentative steps, you advance towards one of them to investigate. Just as you're about to reach the window, you hear someone slapping behind you. A broken twig is all that remains. Uncertainty floats around behind your head. You unconsciously start walking faster, away from the suburbs. Eventually, you find solace in silence, the only sound being your heartbeat. It's quiet. Nothing bad seems to be happening now. In fact, nothing at all seems to be happening. Confused, you look around and see you're in front of your house in the street. No one is stirring, nor any of the lights. Gently pacing towards your house, you go towards the door. The lights are on, the television is on, but no one is in sight. This is unusual. You're expecting your parents to be home tonight. Had they gone out without telling you? No, that couldn't be. They always let you know when they'll be out. You pull out your phone and open up your contacts to give them a call. However, no one is registered there anymore. No matter how hard you remember, you can't call out to them. Suddenly, there's a heavy knock on the door. You peer through the keyhole, but there's no one there. Another knock. Another. You cautiously open the door, but there's still no one there. No one anywhere. How did this happen? Why are you alone? In this piercing silence so loud it fills the air. You do not know, and there isn't any hope for you to find out. That's it? What a dumb story. Nothing ever happened. Why were there scary monsters and stuff? There's no greater fear than the unknown, Natsuki. Sharp claws can be prepared for, and enigmatic silence cannot. What's more fearful? Something you know is coming for you, or is you feeling safe when you're in fact not? Quite a somber tone to end your story on, Yuri. We can always count on you for a good horror tale, huh? Anyway, I'll go next. Although, a scary story. Now to think about it, I don't think I've come up with a ghost story before. I haven't read too many horror stories either. Well, I guess this isn't a surprise. I'm guessing this is the longest episode since the beginning of Act 2. Holy shit, I just realized. Then just make 1 month, then. That'll be fun. Well, I can't say I've tried that before. Are you trying to get out of telling a story? Of course not. Now that I think about it, there is one I've heard of. Monica's expression turns serious. The mood in the room turns serious. She uses the same intensity she did when she read her poems, and everyone quiets down. A number of years ago, I'm trying to pronounce that. Tanabata, I'm guessing that's pronounced, had come along as it does every year. It's the story of a lost little girl. Where am I? She cried. She cried and cried, hoping desperately she could find someone to help her. But the little girl was alone. No one can hear her. But just as hope seemed lost, she heard a voice. Isn't the night wonderful? The girl looked up. Where before there was no one is now a man in elegant yukima. He wore what looked like a non-mask, but it's completely blank. Behold, behind the man stood a stall, masks and lanterns of all sorts of hanging around it. How rude of me, the man admonishes himself. Welcome, dear customer. Your heart seems unhappy. Want to take a look at my wares, the man says as he gestures towards the mask behind him. Please, take one that will bring a smile to your face. The girl looked at the mask. All the masks look frightening. ones that look strange, ones that look exotic, and many more. What about your mask, mister? I'm sorry, but this mask is very special. It's not for sale. The girl looks sad. I like that mask. Looks really cool. The mask laughs softly. It's been called many things, but this is perhaps the first time it's ever been called cool. Would you like a fruit? The man asked, picking one from the tree behind him. They're very sweet and delicious. The girl reaches out and takes it, but the man pulls his hand back. Ah, they're not for children. The girl is confused. But just tonight, it should be fine. He said as he offered his hand to once again. In the festival of light, children. In the festival of the night, children can become adults, and adults can become children. Is that true? Asked the girl, and the man assures her that was. The girl took the fruit and bit into it. It wasn't like anything she had tasted before. It was almost overwhelming, but the taste was wonderful. It's good, the girl said happily. The man laughed. I'm glad you think so. There's plenty, so please eat as much all you like. As she ate, the man took down the mask. What about this one? The girl took the mask. It looks like me, but she looks like a princess. The girl said in awe. Would you like it? Please take it. But what about money? Asked the girl. I don't need money. Instead, I'd like to be friends. Is that okay? Of course, the girl agreed. From now on, we're friends. I'm glad, the man said with gratitude. Why not put on your mask? The girl did so. She was overcome by a strange feeling. Why is it? Ah, at last. I've dreamt my moment. My dear, my Eve, my only friend. The man smiles beneath his mask as he spoke. The light of the stars began to fade. For it is the festival of night, where children become adults, and adults become children. Let it be known. Another unconventional horror story, I see. Yep. I guess little monsterless horror stories are more popular than you think. I rather like the mysterious tone of myself. It's very reminiscent of a style of Asian horror stories. You guys have weird sense of what's scary. I think the story isn't necessarily meant to scare you to death. Spirits don't have to be frightening, you know. Well, it is Halloween. Aren't things supposed to be scary today? But Halloween's so fun too. It's fun too, not just scary. Alright, guys, break it up. Let's all agree to disagree then again. Monica smiles gratefully at me, while Natsuki shoots me a gruntled look. Anyway, I guess it's my turn to tell a story. My mouth's dry, and I'm not gonna get up to get any drink, because I am out of drink. So this is actually something that happened to a friend of mine, Sayori. Oh, really? Yes, really. So it happened to Sayori then. Huh? This story's about me? Is it true, Hope? What? No, it's not. Let's go on with the story, shall we? Alright. Anyway, this friend of mine lived alone in a small apartment building. He lived in the downtown area and loved to party all night. And one night he was out as usual. However, when he stumbled back home in the early hours of the morning, he had realized he lost the keys and walked out of his apartment. So he this is the stupidest story on earth, man. This isn't a horror story. This is just me being a dick. So in the end, he had to call his landlord, who was pissed out to wake up in the middle of the night to let him back in. But in the end, we were able to get him, so saying that's all that matters, right? Fucking knew it. Sorry, that one just got me at the end. That wasn't even meant to be a horror story. That was just being a. I can certainly relate to that comforting feeling. Right, but when he got inside, he noticed the keys were actually on his nightstand, so he didn't lose them after all. They weren't next to the set of keys that the landlord let him. Nope. He was able to recognize them by the keychain he attached to it. So that's it? Pretty much, yeah. What's so scary about that? Guess you didn't realize it, huh? What do you mean? The apartment was locked when he got back, right? His apartment was locked when he got back, right? Yeah, I got that part. But his keys were still in his apartment. How do you suppose he locked them in? Uh-huh. Someone must have gone in his apartment and placed them inside, then locked the door himself from the inside. And the only set of keys were my friend's and his landlord, so whoever it was brought back his keys back when it was still in the apartment he was home. But who is it then? He never found out. You gotta make me permanently paranoid. You can. That's quite the enjoyable story, Hope. Although it was short, the realization at the end definitely made up for that. Yeah, I did. I thought it was just a random joke, but it took me until it started explained. I was like, "Holy shit!" I just realized what that meant the whole time. Yeah, I didn't realize it. I thought it was just shit posting. Like, but then I realized, wait, he locked his door when he went home, when he left, and he had his keys with him. How the fuck did he? Yeah, like it makes sense. Although it's short, the realization at the end definitely makes up for that. Plus, the story calls on the reappearance of things of like squatters, stalkers, and killers. Who knows? Maybe one of us has squatter living in our own home, hidden away, never be found. I swear Natsuki makes a fucking joke. Stop right there. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to think about it. Okay. That story wasn't half bad. Glad you all liked it. I'll have to admit though, this has been pretty fun, guys. Yeah, it really has. We should do this sort of stuff more often. Natsuki and Sayori. Natsuki comes out only comes around once a year. Oh yeah. If I may make a suggestion, we all turn to her. Well, if it's fitting, as it's fitting for the mood, would you like to try the Kori-san game? What's that? Huh? What's that? Oh, the Ouija board thing? No, I am not in for this. No. Okay, so short story. So you guys remember? I don't know if you guys know this. There's a movie called The Ouija that came out a couple years ago. Uh, and I went to see it opening day. Don't ask why. I was like I think I was like 17 at the time. I think I was 17. I can't remember exactly. All I remember is Halloween time a couple years ago. It was in October a couple years ago. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like terrified for like half that movie. Because I myself cannot handle horror that much, I'll be honest. But ever since that movie, I have always had a fear of Ouija boards. Alright, the music's back, so I'm scared. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for listening to my story. Welcome to TED Talk. Isn't that some sort of ever legend? Only if you believe it is, Natsuki. Ouija board and stuff, huh? On the other hand, it's not very hard to scare me. Although it's not very hard to scare me, I'm a bit skeptical about ghosts. Although I've heard from a lot of people that messing around with dark arts is a dangerous business. I mean, we are in a dark school, late at night, where no one's around. If really did open a portal and receive a spirit to enter our world, who knows what could happen? And that's too far-fetched. At least the spooky ghost kills me. I don't have to do that math homework that I've been procrastinating for a week. Same. Then he gets biology homework, but still. Seems a lot more tempting now. Can you tell us more, Yuri? Of course. So, Kukui-san is the name of the spirit we'll summon. The name comprises of 3 animals. A fox, Kok, a dog, Ku, and a raccoon, Ri. Each animal represents something different. For example, the dog is loyal and protecting, while the fox is a trickster or teacher. You can ask Kukuri-san different things. You can ask who loves you, whether you'll become rich, etc. Hang on. You can ask it anything? A devil smile crosses her face. Why don't we ask Kukuri-san when we're gonna die? Yuri looks aghast, nervously fiddling with ideas with the strand of her hair. Natsuki, there are questions you shouldn't ask. And that's one of them. Come on, Yuri. It's the perfect time for it. I don't think you realize what you're getting into. There's many stories of people messing around with spirits, all ending with awful consequences. Come on, Yuri. Come on, it's part dog. If it starts trying to possess someone, we can just throw a stick at it. Also, it's a Shinto spirit, not a demon or ghost. Natspooki is the one wearing a bone outfit. We all know dogs love bones. Oh wait, why am I seeing this Natsuki's voice? So it's just her who has to worry. Natsuki would have been a wonderful Medusa or Death Glare like that. I could see Natsuki as Medusa. Well, seeing that we've already broken into in and have some illegal contraband on our hand, she shoots a wink at Yuri, who ducks her head down, blushing, adding an animistic warmth into the mix. Well, might as well. Yay, that's the spirit. Okay then, let's begin the preparations. And with that, I'm gonna actually like end this episode because I'd rather make this a two-parter so then you guys can go get both parts. The second part might be shorter, but fuck it. Let's stop right here for now. Yes. So yeah, we'll start right here for now. I'll record the rest tomorrow. This started getting long enough for even for Act 2, considering all the other episodes like 30 minutes long, and I've already been recording for like over an hour. I might as well just cut this in the second part into two parts, so then you guys can watch the Halloween episodes. So when this one comes out, you can watch the next one, which will come out right after, like an hour after this one. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.